The station covering all of the DMV. DC News Now continues.
And the big story for the day today is that we're tracking yet another scorcher on our hands. We do have excessive heat warnings that have been issued. Those going to affect at 11 o'clock this morning will continue until 8 p.m. this evening. So the excessive heat warnings, all those areas shaded in that magenta color on your screens. That includes the I-95 corridor along with the I-81 corridor as well. We're looking at those heat index values. The feels like temperatures could be up to 110 degrees later on this afternoon. Heat advisory, that's where we could see those heat index values upwards of 105 degrees. But nonetheless, all across the DMV, all across our area, it's going to be a hazy, hot and humid one. Dangerous heat we're talking about for the day today. So make sure you are taking those heat precautions, staying cool, staying hydrated. I would say the AC is the best place to be today, or if you're heading to the pool or the beach, still need to make sure that you're staying hydrated and making sure you're protecting your skin too with that SPF. But highs today topping out right around the triple digits, and we really aren't seeing much relief even as you get closer towards the coastline too, right around 99 degrees for Annapolis and Lexington Park. But speaking of the coast, if you're heading to the beaches today, some of those popular ones close by, we're talking about upper 80s for Ocean City, Maryland, still into low 90s over towards Kent Island and Bethany, as well as Rehoboth. Low 90s down towards Virginia Beach as well, and we should be seeing a mix of sun and clouds for much of those areas too. Current temperatures, it's already a very warm and humid start. Most of us are in the upper 70s, but you do have a few 80s on the map, including Frederick, DC, Hagerstown, as well as Leesburg, and right around 80 down towards Lexington Park. Those dew points are still elevated as well. Back over towards the I-81 corridor, those dew points are into lower 60s, which is a little bit better than those dew points in the 70s. And we're seeing those 70-degree dew points closer towards DC, I-95, as well as southern Maryland. So a bit more on the humid to tropical feel as you get closer to the Chesapeake. Satellite and radar showing us dry conditions right now. Still very quiet, but we could see a few showers and storms bubble up with the daytime heating of the day later on this afternoon, especially back out towards our far western areas. I would say mid to late afternoon, so right around the 2 o'clock to 3 o'clock time frame is when we could see the onset of some of the showers and storms bubbling up. And like I mentioned, especially back over towards the west, right around 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Now that's what the daytime heating of the day. If you do see a shower or storm pass on by, at least you will see some subtle relief compared to those temperatures climbing back in the upper 90s, so right around the triple digits. And then through the overnight tonight, we should see any shower or storm wind down a little bit after sunset, and then we should see dry conditions overnight, starting off with temperatures in the 70s tomorrow morning, so really not much relief again. And then we're looking at high temperatures tomorrow, also right around 102 degrees. So today and tomorrow, DMV first warned days for that high heat and high humidity, leading to some dangerous conditions out there if you're going to be outside for an extended period of time. As we get towards Wednesday, also a DMV first warned day. That's why it's shaded in red, but more so for the threat of some stronger thunderstorms. And that's because we do have a cold front that will be swinging through. That cold front will be battling it out with the very hot and very humid air mass, with the cooler air behind it and the less humid air behind it. So with that battle zone setting up right over our area, that will fire up that threat for some strong to severe thunderstorms as we get towards later in the day Wednesday. Then behind that front, temperatures will finally return at least closer to normal, which is normal right around 90. So we're looking at Thursday, finally right around normal, and we could see some showers and storms that day as well. Then we're just below 90 degrees looking towards Friday with lower humidity. We'll take that. And then the weekend, we'll see those temperatures varying into the upper 80s, so right about 90 degrees. Kind of that chance for a few thunderstorms out there too. So just need to make sure you're staying weather aware as we get towards this weekend as well. Shanika's back with a look at those roadways. What are you seeing out there this morning?
All right.